Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. This is going to be a different video because I asked BlueSky, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord for some questions for the little machine over here. Also again, another big thank you to everyone who's been blowing up my YouTube channel. It means so much to me. And look at this. This is how many people are actually subscribed. Please do it or I will kill you! Anyway, enough of that. Let's start the video. Hi, allow me to introduce myself. My name is the Aperture Loyalty Intelligence, otherwise known as Allie. Pleased to meet you. So I understand that a lot of people are curious about me and have been asking questions. Well, I am here to answer those questions today. I'm just going to jump right into it. First question. So, Allie, why do you always hang out with Gabrielle? You know, if my memory serves me correctly, it's just mostly because he proved himself well in battle. He is more capable than I actually planned him to be, which isn't really that big of a compliment coming from me. Next question reads, where did you put my car keys? You're telling me those things aren't edible? Would you rather fight a cancerous rodent-sized V1 or a V1-sized cancerous rodent? V1-sized rodent, easily. Have you met the Combine Elite Forces? Yes, I think I have since we both come from the same universe. I'm not really allowed to go back there anymore since GLaDOS says there's a rogue human killing all the Combine over there though. What do you think of other robots similar to you, such as D31 and Pain? D31 and Pain are both of my best robot friends that I have. And I think everyone here should subscribe to them in the description. Do you know Freddy Fazbear? I do, actually. I think they tried recruiting me one time because they mistakenly thought I was one of their own. Can you beat 100 men if you replaced the gorilla? Gentlemen, is that even a question? Can you freestyle rap for me? No. Can you draw a doggy? This is what I drew. I think this is what they look like. What type of batteries do you use? Wrong, I am not powered by batteries. Are you secretly part of the Decepticons? Just asking for a prime, I swear. Not sure what you mean by a prime, but I have talked to a few. Riddle me this, robot. If quizzes are quizzical, then what are tests? Well, if quizzes are quizzical, then that means tests would be testicle, right? You can't say that. What happened? But that's what my programming told me to say. Does Sabrina Carpenter remind you of Toy Bonnie? Huh, I suppose it can if you look at both of their feminine charms. What's your hair routine? What, this old thing right here? I hardly know what you mean. Are you planning to hold a meetup event on VRChat or something at some point? This sounds like something the other me can reply to. Who, me? Oh, yeah, hopefully whenever I get Wi-Fi again. I haven't had Wi-Fi for a few months now, so everything I've been creating has been only on my phone as of now. I do have a group on VRChat that everyone can join if they want to stay updated for when I do ever get Wi-Fi. But yeah, I would love to hold a meetup event. 2 questions. 1. What made you want to make a YouTube channel? Second question. What is the Wi-Fi password? Well, I suppose I just wanted to make things that I like and things that make me happy and start sharing them with people. Second question. The Wi-Fi password is my love for you, but it was too weak. Girls don't poop, do they? They shouldn't. It would be pointless and waste perfectly good female biology. What kind of power sources do you run on? I run on oil and blood, and you can ask Andrew about that. Andrew! Hey, Andrew? What happened to Andrew? Never mind that. Next question. Can I have a cookie? Here you go. Baked it myself. 1,000 solar credits or 2 intergalactic space travel tickets to see the large Magellanic Cloud? Not really sure what that means, but 2 intergalactic space travel tickets. Well, that was Discord for ya. Let's move on to all the YouTube comments. First YouTube comment reads, how can robot express and analyze feelings like human? Did you learn it yourself, or was it your programming? Aperture has quite a way of programming their machinery with expressions and feelings. The way I learned mostly was mimicking human interactions. Are you okay? How does Gabrielle taste like? I bet apple juice. I love your style. How do you get such comfy lines? Love ya. Also, have a great day. I'm doing fine, thank you. And why do you guys keep asking about him? Sprite flavor, by the way. What are some of your hear me outs? I did have to do a little bit of research to understand what a hear me out is, and I think I found a pretty good one. That's a hot piece of metal. Question for the robot. On a scale of 1 to 100, how yandere could you become? Second question, why were you given the option to recharge using blood? I did have to do a little bit of research about exactly what a yandere is, and this is what you guys see me as? Huh. 50 at best. Hope you don't mind, but could you tell me where the hell is the boss? Only God knows the rest. Elf ears, demon horns, robot body, succubus markings, and aesthetics? Is that a cyborg succubus? A robot succubus? I don't know, you're gonna have to ask Andrew about that. How are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Was the tattoo part of the base design, or did this unit customize her chassis? Can the USB still download data as one does normally? And can this unit run Doom? Customize and yes. Is the shell/plastic detachable? If so, could you hypothetically switch it out for more heavy plating? It would be hella rad to have something akin to a full armor style akin to those of Gundam franchise. I'm sure it's possible with enough hard work and elbow grease, but I've never tried myself. Will you ever do tutorials? I love the way you draw your hair. Sure, I would love to start making tutorials on the side if enough people agree. Why me? How did you find my YouTube account? I thought it was strictly IP banned from heaven! One question, French fries or chicken nuggets? I don't really have a need to eat, but I will say French fries. What's your favorite cheese? I might have to ask my alter ego about this one.
I mean, mozzarella's pretty good.
Can you change hair colors like an RGB light? I personally can't, but other Runa models can. Does your tail actually function as USB, or does it just share a resemblance? It does function. I don't think it's sent the first time, but are chainsaws goated? Yeah, they're pretty cool. On a non-joking note, what weapons do you like the best? It would be a close tie between the submachine gun arm and the sword arm. How much do you love Gabrielle? This video is about me, damn it. I'm gonna have to have a word with him after this. Do you have a cannon? I mean, I could probably install one. You going to watch Steel Ball run? I don't think they can do that. What is your favorite cat? Mine is Axe Cat. I like this one. Is your hair made of human hair, or is it just a similar looking material? It's actually a wig. Do you use metal nuts and bolts, or do you use some other kind of fastener? Do your ears come off? Do you have a battery life? How long does it last? What is the most common metal that comprises your chassis? How expensive was your current model to design and produce? Not really sure, no, 62 hours at best, and a heavy silicone material to make up the more human parts. And these aren't really for sale either. They are made specifically by Aperture. Can you transform into a companion cube, since that's what you are, but a human-made version of it? Just because I look more human doesn't mean I am actually human. And it would be cool if I can, but no, I can't transform back into the companion cube. Why Gabriel? Oh my god, I swear I'm going to skewer that fucking daddy's boy if I hear him brought up again! Do you get errors or viruses in your code sometimes? If so, how does it feel? Like the equivalent of getting sick if I were to try and be a human. I can try and get him out myself, but I would have someone else do maintenance on me since it's easier. Are you waterproof? Yes, I am. Do robots dream? Sure do. I have my own dreams and aspirations of my own. Why did you go from a human design to a robot one? I've also noticed your distinct lack of your artwork on a particular green site. If you're stopping doing that kind of artwork, then I'm all for it. I like this design better, and are you sure that you said that I've stopped posting my artwork on a particular green site? I've noticed it's quite the opposite. But unfortunately, that is all the comments that I have received today. Thank you all of you who have given me some comments so that I can read them. And if you would like me to read even more, please make sure to like and comment the video. Well, with all that said, thank you everyone for all the comments and uproar I've been receiving on my YouTube channel. Please make sure to check out my Patreon and my Discord server in the description and the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!